2454 Mercedes C180 petrol. This is an automatic 1.8 litre petrol engined Mercedes in blue with the grey leather. Bodywork wise, we're going to start off with the bonnet, work our way around the car onto the interior, and then we're going for an engine startup. Lovely and straight up the bonnet, all nice and shiny, no problems at all with that. Some very light surface scratches and a few little stone chips here and there on the bonnet. Just where it's been washed over the years, you get these sort of sponge scratches, and we've got a few little bird poo marks in the paintwork there. Good polish should see some of that away, I would like to think. But overall, all nice and straight across the bonnet. Headlights are crystal clear on both sides, no delamination, no yellowness or scratching to the headlights. Grills all intact, no bits missing out of that. Chrome works all okay. Down the bumper left hand side, no scuffs or scrapes at all on the bumper corner. All nice and tight as you come across the front bumper. We've got a few little stone chips, but that's all to be concerned about there. And again, right hand side, crystal clear with no problems at all there. Up the driver's wing top, all nice and straight, no parking dings or dents down the wing that I can see. Around the arch, we've got no corrosion coming through, no nastiness there coming through on that front wheel arch on the right hand side. Again, some very light stone chips and the odd little surface scratch here and there. So that sort of little stone chip there, that sort of thing. Wheels and tyres, we've got mittens all the way around on this one. Across the lower half of the sill section of the doors, no rust coming through on the doors there, no bubbling at all. A few little marks here and there, like I've said, and the odd little light surface scratch, but not bad at all. Very presentable. Wing mirror cap's all good. We're going to jump up onto the roof now, have a good look at the roof. We'll come back down that driver's door. The roof itself all nice and straight, no rust across the front edge. A little bit of dirt, wants a bit of a clean. And again, some light surface scratches here and there, and the odd little bird poo tree sat mark in the lacquer. Back down the driver's door, you'll see we've got wind deflectors all the way around on this one. Some very light scratching just behind the handle, but nothing around the handle itself. All nice and straight down the driver's door. As you work onto the passenger rear door, again, no corrosion on the bottom half of the door. As you work your way up the back of the door, there's no stone chips or chips where it's been opened up onto probably another car like normally. A few little stone chips, but that's all, again, on the driver's rear door. Lovely and straight down the two doors there on the driver's side. Around that rear wheel arch, again, no corrosion coming through there at all. No rust on the lower half section. This is the normal areas for rust on these C-classes. All nice and tidy. As you come up the pillar, all nice and straight down the rear quarter. No heavy marking around the fuel filler cap. Nice and tidy down the back end of the rear quarter onto the light. No cracks in that at all. No nasty marks on the bumper corner. All lovely and tidy across the bumper corner. As we work our way around the bumper there, tiny little mark on the left hand side. I mean, very small little scratch on the left hand side. No heavy scratching across the back bumper or dings or dents, and no heavy scratching underneath the boot aperture where stuff gets put in the boot. That's all nice and tidy. No corrosion around the badges either. High level brake lights all nice and clear as well. Across the deck lid, the boot lid itself, a few little bird poo marks on the boot lid, and a little bit of light surface scratching where it's been washed. But apart from that, all nice and tidy, nice and presentable across the boot lid. No dings or dents in that. Back down the left hand side now onto the arch. We'll do the arch, we'll come back up for the quarter again. No corrosion coming through on the arch, all lovely and tidy down the lower half. Again, no rust there at all. No nasty marks at all across the rear quarter, all nice and fresh. No rust there across the lower half of the door on the left hand rear door. As you work your way up the door, no stone chips off the back edge either. No heavy scratching at all around the handle or nasty marks. A little bit of a bird poo mark there on the front of the passenger rear door. Lower section of the passenger front door, no corrosion coming through on the lower half. Nice and tidy as you work your way up. And a little bit of, wants a bit of a clean in sort of places, but that's all really. No heavy scratching around the handle and no nasty marks across the door top itself. Once again, crack free on the wing mirror. Down the lower half of that front wing and around the arch, no corrosion coming through. Lovely and straight up the left hand side in general. All nice and presentable, good usable modern car this one. Interior wise, grey leather. Door card itself, lovely and tidy. No heavy scratching around the wood. A little bit of grubbiness to the handle itself on the driver's door. No delamination to that top half of the wood there. All nice and presentable, no major rips or tears at all. The seat itself is in lovely condition, showing minimal wear to the seat itself. A little bit grubby in places, but again, minimal wear to the bolster on both top and bottom. No cracking to the plastic. You've got your rubber mats, Mercedes mats there, with the grey carpet mats underneath, which are nice and tidy. I can see a little bit dirty underneath there. A little bit of moisture in there as well. Underneath that mat there, I want a good clean. Across the top of the dashboard's uncracked, unmarked. Steering wheel's lovely and tidy. You've got a steering wheel cover on there. The dials are lovely and clear. I'll do the mileage when we're started up. The centre console's lovely, no heavy scratching at all to the wood, no delamination, all nice and original, and not too much wear at all to the armrest in the centre console. Headlining is unmarked, lovely and clean on the headlining. Driver's rear now, again, door card unmarked, lovely and clean, no nasty marks at all to that door card, no delamination to the wood. Rear seats showing minimal use on the rear seats, armrest folding down as it should. Your cup holders all working. Grey carpets are unstained on the tunnel there. Rubber mats with a grey carpet set again in the back. Lovely and tidy in the rear seats. And again, have a look at that headlining for the rear. Lovely and clean. Into the boot now. Boot itself, the boot carpet's all nice and tidy. Got some extra sort of foam that goes on the seats there. We'll lift the boot floor so we can have a good look in there. You've got your bits and bobs in there, wheel brace and stuff's in there. All nice and tidy in the boot carpet. Original Mercedes triangle is still there. As we come round onto the left hand side rear, again door card unmarked, no rips, no tears. Wood's lovely and tidy, no real wear at all to the handle itself. Lovely and clean. Passenger side seat rear, again lovely and tidy, showing no real wear at all. No creasing, no nasty marks at all in the passenger rear. Passenger front, again, door cards lovely and tidy, no delamination to the wood or heavy scratching around the window switch. Just a small amount of wear to the handle there, but lovely and fresh and tidy. Once again, you've got your rubber mats with your grey Mercedes mats underneath there and grey carpet underneath that. Passenger seats showing minimal wear once again to the bolster, no rips or tears at all down on the bolster, lovely and straight all the way down that seat. And nice and tidy across the dashboard from the left hand side. Onto the engine bay now. Like I say, it's the 1.8 litre petrol engine automatic. All nice and presentable and tidy in there. James is going to fire into life for us. Firing straight into life there, no problems at all with that. Tip over's nice and smooth, no rattles, no knocks or bangs at all from the engine. No hesitation, no flat back or nastiness like that. Half a tank of fuel. Yeah. I'll show you the mileage there on 65217, so that's good mileage. No pixels missing at all from that. Like James says, half a tank of fuel, all nice and tidy in there. And there you have it, the 2004 on a 54 Mercedes C180 automatic petrol. 65,000 showing on the clock there.